You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS. Oh, my day is so busy. And I never have a busy day. I mean, it's not like it's anything real important, but let me just tell you, I have some appointments today. I'm going to a new dentist. Mm-hmm. Travis's dentist. I was like, I used to go where you went.
Yeah.
Then our dentist left us.
Yeah. He quit.
Yeah, he was like, I'm done. I am done. I should have known whenever the managing person there was asking me to help them with their PR. I should have known that they were in trouble.
Well, I think he got
Retired?
a terminal diagnosis, actually.
Shut up. Okay,
Yeah.
I take it back. Never mind. I'm so sad. I just thought they were not very busy or something.
Miss you. Yeah.
No, I mean, he was great, but I also just I don't love going to the dentist. Mm-hmm. And this place looks nice, and it's right where I get groceries. I was like, I could get groceries and go to the dentist.
She loves a one-stop shop.
At the same time. So I was like, Travis and I went and got pedicures last week, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. It was a Sunday. We were watching football, because I told you I'm a football fan now. And I said, hey, in between games, do you want to get your toes done? And he said, actually, yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. So we went and got pedicures, reminded me of you and I back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been to the nail salon in forever.
I know, we should go sometime together.
You know what, though? When I go next, I want the new AirPods that, translate.
Oh, I didn't even know they had
tea.
these. You want to know what they're saying?
Yes. I want all the dirt.
The lady never really, first of all, I'll go to anybody. I'm just I just feel like if you can paint a toenail, you're my person.
Sign me up.
Not that picky. Some people are real picky and they will wait months. Also, I'm doing my own nails, so, but I lost 2 because I just got home last night, so that's why I'm hiding my hands. But today I'm getting my hair done. It's just big things in life.
I'm sorry you went through all that.
Dentist appointment. I have something every hour pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
What a day.
I know. I'm moving Travis
Welcome
to my
back.
Botox lady. I'm just doing lots of the Lord's work. Okay.
Okay, so Stephanie sent me a link to something yesterday and said we must discuss this.
Well, okay. So first of all, I get emails on this brand, and before I make fun of this brand, I'm going to tell you right now. And I've said before, other panties are the best. These are the best. Softest. I may stand up right now and have Trey fill my panties. They're so soft.
No, I have my own Skims panties.
Yeah, so Skims.
But they're boxers.
They do have the best. I think they have the best panties. So
we have a Skims store opening in North Park.
Really?
Really excited. I've been to the one in New York. All their their sweatpants, their hoodies.
Yeah, they're
everything
good
is
stuff.
so soft. It's good for Skimberly, but Skimberly, I think she's trolling us.
No. And I know. I sent it to Trey and I said, I just can't, because I said, they said new drop, and I was excited. I was like, oh, because the panties I like, they're always sold out, because everybody likes the panties I like. So I was like, oh, shoot.
Well, she made this little thong, and I do mean little, and it looks like she sewed Chris Appleton's, hair clippings to the front of it.
Yes.
It has a full
Bush.
weave.
Yes.
On the front.
Yes.
And every shade of wig you can think of, she provides in a new Skim thong, and they're sold out.
But
Why? There is one
color
left available. It's the lightest color blonde, and it is only available in a 4X. So if that is you, this is your sign to go snatch that up, because the rest of them have already been. Who bought them? I want to know if you bought this. I want to know why.
Yes.
And what you're doing with it. And then I just want to know, what is the occasion where you're like, I need to wear that?
If I walked into our bedroom with Travis wearing these Skims hairy vagina undies, he would laugh his ass off. I mean, and as he should, because he would be like, what in the world is, I mean, first of all, if I wanted it, let's be honest, I could grow my own. I don't need to pay Kimberly. But no.
I think, obviously, Kim is great at marketing. So I do think she's trolling all of us, and it's working because she doesn't have to do an ad campaign for this. She's got to drop them. And they sold out. And it's $32 a pair. Probably costs her $1.88 to make.
But also, like, if you're a girl, right now, I think a big trend. I have a few of these dresses. You've seen me wear them before, but they're
like the Jean Paul Gaultier ones.
Yeah, the Jean Paul Gaultier. My biggest thing in life is to not let you see my underbits because it's very sheer, and I have like undergarments that like.
Well, then it's crazy that you're buying dresses that have underbits printed on them.
Well, but it's like a sexy look, but I would never be like full. But a lot of the stuff right now is very thin material, so it's almost like maybe they want you to think like. Usually, you don't want like a bushy effect, but maybe if that's the new thing, I'm done. I'm done with this world. I'm moving to Mars. I don't care if we are now showing our little bits. I'm done.
I still don't understand why. I really think it's a marketing ploy. And if it is, it's so smart that she is getting everyone to talk about Skims right before the holidays, the busiest shopping season of the year. I think that's what this is.
I showed Travis before I sent it to you because I was like, what in the world? I said, Travis, look at this. Like, why would somebody buy this? He was like, that's disgusting. Why would anyone want to wear that? So, because I'm like, super weird. And then I sent it to Trey. I was like, we must discuss. And by the time I looked at it, there was some stuff sold out. Yeah.
It's all sold out.
Yeah. Well, now it definitely is. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I am not a fan. I'm a fan of a lot of her stuff. Like she has some of the best panties. They're super cute too because they're like scoop panties. So they kind of look like almost like the 1980s swimsuits. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like a scoop down, comes a little low and then goes up. Real cute.
She definitely found her niche in Skims. And
she has, I have, like, her shapewear. She has some of the best shapewear. Like, I have a lot of things that are, like, low back. And whenever, you have, the girls aren't real. But, like, I have shapewear that has, like, the back cut out. Like,
which is what she started.
Yeah, like, she's very, so there's, like, really shapewear for everything. Because I just think if you put that on, it just makes everything just look so nice, but I'm not a fan of these, and I am a fan of her panties. So
I think she's doing the same thing that Taylor Swift did with her like 16 vinyl drops. Just it's like, let's see if people buy it.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah.
But I think it's all a marketing ploy. At least I hope so. I just don't know where you're gonna pull out your bush panties and be like, tonight's the night.
I just don't think men are going to think it's that hot. They're just not. Maybe if I put them on, I would think differently.
I bet not.
But I just don't. I think Travis would be like, have you lost your mind?
Right.
Because sometimes I already think he feels like that. And then that would be him getting the confirmation that, yes, I have lost my mind if I'm buying bush panties.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/weeklydose. Some of the best summer pieces are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. They're comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for every occasion. That is why I love Quince. They make elevated essentials with premium materials like European linens, organic cottons, and washable silks without the traditional retail markup. We have been very loud and proud about how much we love Quince on this show. I'm actually wearing their jeans right now. I love their t-shirts, but when I tell you their underwear is so silky soft, you have to try it to fully understand what I'm talking about. Every single thing I have ordered from Quince, I had absolutely loved. And they're expanding into other verticals now too. They have caviar, they have couches, they have you name it. They've got their bedding. I've heard is incredible. I haven't ordered it, but I have heard their bedding is incredible, and I can testify everything I have bought from Quince, I've absolutely loved. Ooh, including their denim. Quince also has beautiful 14 karat gold jewelry that adds subtle finishing touches. Simple hoops and dedicated chains make the most effortless outfits feel very intentional. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. And fun fact, if you scroll on a product to the lower half of their website, they'll show you who makes a similar product and what they're charging to really reinstate the fact that you're getting a great deal at Quince. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/weeklydose for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/weeklydose for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/weeklydose. Summer is here, and I am, no surprise to everyone, a little behind on getting my summer body ready, but Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet has me covered, so I'm not worried about it. While you might set goals for swimsuit season, lose weight, exercise more, eat better, it's hard to achieve them without a plan. That is why, for me, Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet is my secret weapon. Prolon gives you a science-backed, structured approach to targeting fat loss, supporting lean muscle, and resetting your metabolism so you can look and feel the most confident all summer long. Prolon is a plant-based nutrition program featuring soups, snacks, beverages, all designed to nourish your body while keeping it in a fasting state, triggering cellular rejuvenation and renewal. So you are eating, but your body thinks you're fasting. And Steph and I have done this multiple times. When I tell you there is so much food in this box, some days I'm like, can I finish all this? But the problem is it's so good, and you do have to eat it to hit those triggers in your body to say, yeah, we're fasting, even though you're not. I won't tell you exactly how much weight I've lost when I've done Prolon, but I can tell you I was shocked. And it really is one of the only things that has actually worked for me. Ready for your own reset? For a limited time, Prolon is offering Weekly Dose of BS listeners 15% off site-wide plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe to their 5-day program. Just visit prolonlife.com/weeklydose. That's PROLONLIFE.com/weeklydose to claim your 15% discount and your bonus gift. prolonlife.com/weeklydose.
I just got back from Montana, speaking of Travis. Yesterday.
Speaking of what?
Speaking of my panties. Well, I did. Travis, I did throw a pair of, speaking of panties, I did throw a pair of panties in his bag. He did not, I carried a suitcase, and then he just took a duffel bag because he has a full wardrobe there. I really don't. Like, I like to bring things back and forth. And I told him, I was like, I bring my makeup back and forth anyway, so it doesn't make sense for me not to take a little carry-on. But we went he called me very last minute, and he was like, can your mom come in? I want to take you to Montana. Let's just go get away for a little bit because the kids' schedule has been so crazy. And I told you, we've been doing our little date night thing with our amazing therapist. So I was like, yeah, my mom can come in and stay with the kids. So my mom came in. We went to Montana for 4 days. Also, we haven't been to the house in a while, which is not good. If you have a house, you need to flush the toilets occasionally. So we wanted to make sure it was good for the winter. When I say it's cold there, it started snowing.
Yeah, he told me that.
It was like we woke up and it was snowing one day.
Huh.
But
not here.
Yeah, it was cold, and I'm always here feeling like I want the fall, which I love the fall. But then I was there with like jacket, freezing. I mean, it was cold. It was
like a nice medium.
Freezing. Mm-hmm. But it was so much. We had the best weekend. We just got back yesterday, so we kind of went Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We got back last night. My mom watched the kids. I think she wasn't feeling really well, so I did feel kind of bad because she yesterday I called her on the way home, and she has like a bit of an ear infection. And then my brother-in-law already told me that like she was pouring olive oil accidentally in her Dr. Pepper. So I was all concerned a little bit before because she was kind of adamant.
Why would she be doing that?
She was making pasta and she was talking to him and she got sidetracked. And then he said that he like looked over and she was pouring the olive oil in her can of Dr. Pepper. And I was like, oh gosh. But like, yeah. So she was already, I don't know if she was, I think she kind of was a little under the weather, right? So I am flying home and I'm like, Mom, and she likes to stay with my sister and Tyler, like my brother-in-law, because they have extra bedrooms. I really don't. Like ours is not everyone knows it's not a house.
There is not a bed for a guest in that room.
Nope. So she always sleeps in either, Travis and I's bed, or she'll sleep in, like usually Cruz is sweet enough to give her his room. So I call her and I'm like, hey, we are on our second, because there's also no direct to Montana. So I was like, we're on our second flight home. If you want to just like make sure the kids are fed, like Chance gets in at 7, but I mean, Chance is like over, 16. I was like, you can go to Tiffany and Tyler's. They're fine there. We're going to be back at like 8:30. And she's like, well, what about whenever you land, breakfast? By the way, I'm landing at 8:30 p.m. And I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? And she was like, well, earlier when I talked to you, you said you guys were headed to breakfast at 8:30. And I said, Mom, I talked to you this morning and we were heading to breakfast at 8:30 a.m. But no, I'm not planning on. Anyways, I think she's lost her mind anyways.
Oh, no.
But back to my panties.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose.
So
why are they on Travis's bag?
So we're like, and they're like Skims. That's the only reason I'm talking. So I'm packing up and I bring like one of our little carry-ons so we can put on the plane, right? And I have everything packed downstairs. I'm just kind of cleaning up the house a little bit because there's no sense to have a housekeeper come in because it was just the two of us. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to make the bed, right? And then purposely, okay, this is kind of a little stupid, but purposely, Travis and I decided not to wash our bedding because somebody's coming in for a few days, and he was like, it'll kind of make it to where they won't sleep in our room. They'll like sleep in one of the guest rooms. So I was like, perfect. So I was like, okay, well, I'm at least going to make our bed. That way it's just not a mess. So I was pulling back everything to make the beds. Well, one of my panties was tucked in the sheets. So then I threw him in his bag, and then we got home, and he was like, what in the heck are these little... Anyways, that is my story of my Skims panties.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
We took the long road.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Hollman on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast. And you can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS.
Bye.
Yay Media Group.